Hey everybody, how are you? This beautiful, beautiful day. I'm at the Squamish Museum, trying to make sure. First of all, I'm I'm here in this area, of course, for um, spiritual reasons, but also because as I go through this journey in regards to having the conversation about race, we cannot forget our indigenous relations, our counterparts here in this nation, because as we walk anywhere in this Western Hemisphere, we must remember that we do walk on indigenous land. And so, therefore, even I recognize that I have to continue to be culturally competent as well as culturally aware and respectful of the environment and of the surroundings and of having the conversation about race and not forgetting that as we talk about how we go forward as a nation in regards to reconciliation, um, one-on-one dialogue, group dialogue, policies that need to be instituted, curricular changes, racism in every fabric on all levels of our society, that as we go forward with this journey and this conversation, that we as United States citizens have a responsibility, a duty to make sure that the indigenous voice is at the table, that the indigenous voice presence is heard, that when it resonates, that we are mindful of it, that we intentionally make ourselves aware of it, we understand it, and that we respect it. And so I do intentionally put myself in places of indigenous peoples as well as their spaces that I am allowed in, and that I am welcomed in order for me to show my respect for them as a people, to give them the recognition that they should just automatically have, no matter where I am in the Western Hemisphere, especially here in the United States of America. And so one of the steps that I'm doing is coming back to a place that I came to a few years ago. My mother actually brought me here as a surprise a few years ago when I came home, and she was like, I want to take you somewhere. She goes, I think you're gonna like it. And so she drove me here, we hopped on the ferry, and boom, I was here at this museum, and she wanted to come back, and of course I was gonna come back because I wanted to come back too. When I came here the first time, I didn't know what I was coming to. Now that I am here, I do, and this place is absolutely beautiful. You know, being on this island, it's beautiful. And so I'm going to get off here, just giving you an update also too, because I know I have not been, you know, on this channel. I haven't shown my face actually in over a week, but that's because, remember, I was here in Seattle and I had my 2 workshops on the 10th and the 12th, which by the way were absolutely fabulous. A lot of growth, a lot of development, a lot of good conversation took place, enrichment also for me, as well as the participants that were there with me at Admiral Byrd in Seattle, as well as the Centennial Cultural Center. And so here I am now at the Squamish Museum, and I'm going to actually go and enjoy it before I go on my next journey to the water. To the water, because the water calls. She calls all of us. And I know you guys aren't accustomed to seeing this side of me, but I'm actually just enjoying myself here. So I will see you guys later. Give me a day or so, and of course, I'll be back. Have a good one.